It's on.
They hear me?
Yeah, mute yourself.
Hey, what's up, Pete? What's up? When they press play in my voice with their ears, it's gonna feel like when the Panther started, This shit more like Huey and Premiere, playing my friends like who contemplating why they fear. This shit, voice with their ears, like when the Panther started, This shit, nigga. Shit. Hey, yo, party to this day. To this day.
Yeah, niggas.
To this day.
Y'all know what time it is, man. It's motherfucking Mac P with the Music and Knowledge Podcast. I hope everybody out there is doing good. Y'all already know how I start this shit off. First, let me get a brief moment of silence for all our fallen soldiers. Yes, sir. Okay, man. This episode 2 of the Mac Podcast. We got motherfucking Rico, motherfucking Carlos Dukes, man. None other than the son of Huey P. Newton himself, the only biological son of Huey P. Newton.
Cortez.
Oh, Cortez?
Cortez.
Rico Cortez. It's still some Spanish shit. I knew it was. Yo, shout out to Rico Cortez Dukes, founder, leader of the 21st Century Black Panther Party. Rico, man, how you doing today, man?
I'm all right, comrade. I'm all right. Blessed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Rico in the building, man.
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Okay. Yo, Rico, man, I first want to just ask you, like, what was your childhood like, man? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people might not know what your story is. A lot of people still finding out about you. I tell somebody about you every day I get a chance when I go outside. So, what was your childhood like, man?
First of all, I appreciate you for shouting out, you know what I'm saying, for spreading the word about the truth. You know, I appreciate that. All love and respect.
Absolutely.
But my childhood, it was pretty good. My step-parents, Robert Dukes and Teresa Mary, they provided me, you know, a nice childhood. I can't complain about it. You know, I did as an average child I do. I played sports, football, baseball. I ain't really too much like basketball, but I made the team, you know. You know, I got older in life, you know, got involved into the streets, you know, went to jail, selling dope. I did the average teenage, you know, street thing, you know. Well, a lot of us get caught up in, but God bless me to be able to make it out of that, you know, and try to give back to the people and strengthen and build our people, you know. So I'm blessed. Childhood was pretty, but other than that, childhood was pretty much good.
Okay. Yo, Rico, man, I gotta ask you this, man. I've been doing some research on just us brothers, you know, and the way we grow up in our communities, man. I want to ask you, like, why do you think that most of us black men, like, why do we participate in crime and, you know, negative things like that as children? You know, of course, you got the occasional child that, you know, tell a little white lie here or there. But, you know, us in our community, man, it's kids, you know, 10, 11 years old selling drugs, you know, shooting people, having sex, all kind of things, man. So what do you think it is about our culture and our community that just has most of the brothers, you know, participating in all of these criminal activities, man, at one point in time in their life?
Is kids do what they see grown folks do. No matter what it is, they gonna mimic it. So if they see us all the time selling dope, toting guns, shooting pistols, paying SAG and this, that, and the hood, they gonna do it. They gonna start to do it when they grow up. But in their generation, they gonna do it a little harder than the generation before them did. Because they got a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they got a point to prove. Hey, my mama, my daddy did it. I got to do it better. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it harder. So we got to educate our kids. We got to teach our kids. We got to discipline our kids. And that's the main problem with us, because we won't discipline our kids, and we feel like as long as our kids are quiet and playing on technology, phones and laptops and computers, we feel like they're good kids. But what are they really learning in there? And we wonder why their behavior start to change around the house, where they starting to cuss from, where they starting to get homosexual tendencies things from, and doing homosexual things, and just things that you know your child wouldn't do. And you wonder where it's coming from. Right. So we have to monitor our children, and we have to monitor our children. We have to teach them the right way. Other than that, we'll have misguided youth. We can't be scared to interact with the youth of our community.
Yeah, it seems like that.
If we treat our youth in the community like they criminals, like the illegal corporation treat them, then they gonna look at us the same. We gotta treat them and love them, and we also gotta show them a better way at the same time. Cause we gotta once remember we was once that age and did stupidity things.
Right. How you go, man?
Still fighting to this day.
All right, so man, just basically, man, y'all watch what y'all doing in front of these kids, man. Okay, they are walking receptors. They walking sponges. Okay, they come into this world not knowing a damn thing but what you teach them, what they see, what you feed them. You know, I used to be one of those little kids, little babies running around asking for French fries from McDonald's and shit. You know what I mean? That wasn't my fault, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got to do better and make that next generation stronger. And that's my motto. So I just wanted to add that on to what Rico said, man.
Still fighting to this day.
Right. Yo, so Rico, man, so tell me about this, how did you establish this federal government? Like, what is this all about? What is this whole They Fear Truth? Like, how did that come about, man?
They Fear Truth basically started everything that you see this They Fear Truth government, They Fear Truth bank, They Fear Truth music. It all started from the music label, They Fear Truth distribution and music publishing label. And I was thinking, God just came to me and told me one day, because I was already going with my movement. So God said, you got to have a movement name brand. And I was like, what kind of name? And he just shouted out to me, They Fear Truth. For the movement of truth. This is what they fear. This is what everybody feels, truth. The government was formed June the 20th, 2020 in Dallas, Texas, after challenging many U.S. government courts on subject matter jurisdiction and winning in federal court.
Mm-hmm.
Making They Fear Truth federal government of America the new American federal government. We got processing service, we got mailing service, we got tax service, we got a lot of different services that we bring into the people that's already up and established, and we try to get it into all the way proper running structure so we can, create jobs and things for our people in our community. And that's why I got started. This was created. I was tired of the injustice to our people and our community. And I knew just holding protest signs and holding marches wasn't gonna get it. So it was something else that had to be done.
Mm-hmm.
This was what my pop was trying to do. He was trying, him and Bobby said this is what they were trying to do, form of government. This was the political power. This is the political power that Bobby still speaks about. That's what they was trying to do. So it's left up to us to finish what they started.
Still fighting to this day.
Man, that's powerful, man. I'm still wrapping my head around everything about the federal government. I seen that we just elected the BLM, Black Lives Matter 757 organization, as some enforcers for security and things of that nature within the federal government, man. So shout out to Aubrey Jones and all the soldiers at BLM 757 Black Lives Matter out there in Virginia. I appreciate all the work y'all doing, boots on the ground, raising awareness for our people and raising hell for them damn crackers, all right?
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
All right, Rico. So, I mean, me being the Oakland chapter leader of the 21st Century Black Panther Party, starting in April 5th, 2022, I just want to know, like, you know, what inspired you to start the 21st Century, and what is the purpose of the 21st Century Black Panther Party? Because for me, when I realized that it was a 21st Century Black Panther Party, it made me feel like it's a new thing. Like, you know how hip hop is like all about the newest, this, the latest, that. Like, hearing that it's the 21st Century Black Panther Party, it made me feel like it's some newer like stuff going on. Because of course I've been aware of the new Black Panther Party, because I'm familiar with the late Dr. Khalid Muhammad, rest his soul, and so on and so forth. But after that, after he stopped and he perished, I just ain't, never really keep up with the new Black Panther Party too much. So to hear that it's the 21st Century Black Panther Party, not only am I honored, but I feel like I'm a part of a new generation of something new. So I just want to know, like, what made you start that, and what's the vision that you have for 21st Century?
I started the 21st Century on behalf of my legacy, which is Fear Truth, and my pop legacy, which is the Black Panther Party for self-defense. So the 21st century is because it was created in the 21st century, which is now the time we in now. Black Panthers was into representation of my pop's legacy. All right. RCDHPN is in representation of my pop's initials and my initials, Rico Quartet Dukes, Huey Newton. That's how you get 21st century Black Panthers, RCDHPN. So therefore, it combined both of our legacies at one time for one strength, which is the movement of the freedom and liberation of all oppressed people. The goal of the 21st century is to provide jobs, provide schooling, provide grocery stores, farms, electric, water, gas, within time for the people to create jobs and the well-being for our people. The same thing with Bobby Seale and my pops was doing and had did before they was infiltrated in many other ways. So it's just basically to keep the legacy alive, to keep the movement alive, and finally get freedom and liberation for all oppressed people. And we have our own, be a nation of our own. We take care of our own. We independent.
Black power, man.
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Yo, so tell me, what's some of the upcoming events that we have for the 21st century outside of this first annual rally on the 4th that we having on the 4th of July through the 7th, on 9th and Mandela, aka also known as the Huey P. Newton Avenue, Huey P. Newton Way, if I'm correct. We having an event from the 4th of July through the 7th, man, out here in Oakland, California, and I really hope everybody, all the family will be able to pull up and support. We having a rally. We marching from 9th and Mandela all the way up to Martin Luther King, about 29th and MLK, man. Do we have any other events going on in the 21st century besides this first annual rally on the 4th? Because that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. I ain't gonna lie, like that's
the one that's right now. We just focusing on that right now because we just got established. We just came out in March, so at the end of March the 28th. So we just got established. So this gonna be the first big one. We want everybody to come out and support us. We're gonna be out through the Oakland neighborhoods, introduce. Y'all gonna be able to see all the leaders, and I'll be there live in the flesh. So y'all come out and show y'all support. It's gonna be a wonderful thing. Food, drinks, music. Good time. Meeting other leaders, meeting your community, to let y'all know that it's a new America. It's a new America. We here to serve the people. We here.
Black power. We here, man.
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Right. Yo, so Rico, man, I want to get your thoughts and opinions on some of these current events going on out here, man. I know me and you talk offline, one-on-one, off the record, you know what I'm saying? But right now we on the record, man. We live, right? So I want to know like how you feel about some of these mass shootings and stuff, cuz I know that you seen I posted on on Facebook weeks ago, telling all the family to be safe, warning everybody, you know what I'm saying, before this transpired. I mean, how do you feel about the situation? Well, mainly, let's talk about the newer one. The one in Texas. Have you heard about that shooting? The school shooting. Yeah. How do you? What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that, comrade?
That's the point in Mayfield Truth Federal Government. So it's time to stop crying to a system that ain't gonna protect us. We protect our own. If we tired of this happening, we patrol our own community. My heart goes out to the families that is losing their loved ones to these senseless racial shootings and killings. So the best thing that I can see to do is we unite, we suit up, and patrol our own community with our own government. Or else these things gonna keep happening to our people because the oppressor's gonna keep allowing it to happen. It's my heart goes out to those school kids, man, and their parents. God knows I don't.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to all the kids involved. Prayers go out to all the families involved in that incident. Rico, man, I've been doing some research on it, man. They say the 18-year-old that did the shooting, man, he was a part of the LGBTQ community. He was a cross-dresser. He had some internal issues with himself or whatever, man. And I don't know, maybe he had a confidence issue. I'm not exactly sure what his issues were, but it seemed like he wasn't really being accepted, or he felt like he couldn't express himself. And I, for one, I don't feel like that's the climate that we're in today. I feel like society is making a climate where everybody could stand up and say who they are, how they feel, what your orientation is, what your religion and faith is. So it seemed like this kid, because he was only 18 years old, so I don't really look at him as a grown man. Even though here in the United States of America, they say that at 18 years old, you could walk inside of stores and not only buy guns, but you can also join their government and die for their country. So,
say it again. Say it again. What you said at first. The United States. The United what?
United Snakes. Yeah, United Snakes. Yeah.
I thought that's what you said.
Still fighting to this day. To this day.
Yeah,
to this day.
I feel like, only a snake, would let somebody get caught red-handed doing something and then come inside of a place where you're supposed to be held accountable, and that person could raise their hand and say, I'm not guilty. Only snakes move like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the government and the society that we're living in. America has the oldest government and establishment in this country, But yeah, so how you feel about that, man? I mean, knowing that the kid was a cross-dresser, he had some other kind of issues with him. Like, what's your take on that? Do you think that has something to do with his anger or what he was lashing out at? Because they said he also shot his grandmother too before he went to the school.
I think that has something to do with a lot of different numerous things, but I also basically think that it has more to do with the oppressor than anything. Because I'm gonna make a point right now. Do you remember when Obama was in office and it was a whole lot of people fleeing? I forgot what country. They would never say what country they were fleeing from. They brought them in on buses by the busload, about 35, 45, 5,500 of them. It was on the news for a few days, but it mysteriously left off the news. They had spaced them out all in camps, all across the country, all in out here in Texas, all in Florida, all in Georgia. They had spaced out in camps, and they had broken them in the age range was like 5 to 21. I'm talking about if you ask anybody, you do some reports, or ask any news reporters, they'll remember this.
Was this with the ice? Was this with the ice? Was this with the ice and the immigrant thing and all that, or the native stuff with the natives where they were trying to take the natives off their land and putting them in like concentration type camps? Is that what you talking about?
No, this was when Obama was in office.
Oh.
When Obama was in office, it was some people fleeing from some country. I forget the country that they were fleeing from, but they were fleeing from the country. They had it on the news for like 3 days.
Okay.
They bringing them in by the busloads. They would never say what they were fleeing from. All they said they was fleeing from their country because they feared for their life. What did they fear for their? What did they do? What did they do this year? Hold on, man. My bad, y'all. But yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm still here.
You can still see me?
No, I can't see you, but I hear you though.
Alright. I don't know what the hell. It's supposed to be out. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, but
It's all good. I want to ask you about something. I want to ask you about something else, man. You heard about this Juneteenth ice cream being sold at Walmart?
Juneteenth ice cream?
Juneteenth ice cream being sold at Walmart. You heard about that?
Nah, I heard about that. What is that?
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Juneteenth ice cream.
Okay, so you know.
I seen a post somebody put up about some ice cream or something about they were trying to, but I didn't really pay attention to that. Is that what you're talking about?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The corporation Walmart, they have, they got their great value brand of things, they off-brand type whatever, yeah. Right? Why this company gonna put out a Juneteenth version of great value ice cream? Now, one, you don't know what flavor black people saying we like our ice cream. You ain't do no general poll or consensus or anything. So who you even talk to come up with this flavor? And then two, who gave you the right to even call this ice cream Juneteenth ice cream? You see what I'm saying? So you got people just making a mockery of our holidays, remixing it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at a lot of these corporations in white America. They the remixers. They'll take shit, remix it, and then give it back to you. You know what I mean? And tax you too.
They figured out a way how to make money off of anything that you figure out how to create. They figured out how to make money off of.
But here's my issue. Okay, we upset about it, but niggas is still shopping at Walmart. That's my issue, flat out. I don't have no other issue besides. I already expect these companies to do stuff like this to try to make a commodity out of our pain, out of our holidays. I don't see them niggas making no Hanukkah ice cream. You know what I mean? No Kwanzaa ice cream, right? I don't see them niggas doing none of that. No, St. Patrick's Day ice cream. I don't see none of that. But y'all want to fuck with us and talk about some Juneteenth ice cream. Like, come on, man.
But I'm going to show you something, though. Like, that's just another device they distracted to. Fuck them. We strengthen and fight back and hit them in another way. We take over their banks. We take over their government.
Right.
We take over their court systems.
Right. It's just a mockery, man. I hate being mocked. I'm the kind of person, when I go outside, I at least want to be respected when I go outside. I'm going into Walmart to spend my money, my hard-earned money. I'm going down the aisle to look for something, and I see y'all making a mockery of my holiday that I didn't ask you to do. You see what I'm saying?
Start a movement.
And
start a boycott.
And now they wanna recall it, take it off now, right? Because only once a nigga say something, you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just ask, was this a good idea before you did it? And y'all dumb motherfuckers would have known not to do this. Now we gotta start boycotting Walmart. # cancel Walmart. Y'all niggas better not be playing. I better not see y'all in Walmart on Black Friday. I better not see y'all in there.
We as people and as leaders, we got to come together and build our own Black
Right.
And sell everything how they sell it. And we sell it cheaper. Why? Because we know how to get things cheap. We know how to sell things cheap. 90% of us come from where the hoods, the gutters, the slums.
Mm-hmm.
So we know how to survive. We know how to make something out of nothing.
Right.
Create our own black market. Put one in every community. Where we selling toilet paper, shirts, clothes, crayons, school supplies. Put one in every city.
Yeah, man. I'm tired of wiping my ass with white toilet paper. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's like a thing for other, people. Like I don't want to wipe my ass with white toilet paper. You know what I mean? On this podcast, I'm gonna be completely vulnerable on here, so I ain't holding, shit back. I don't want to wipe my ass with white toilet tissue no more.
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
All right, man. So we just hit the 25-minute mark, right? And on the Mac podcast, man. Okay. Yo, Rico, man, you got anything else you want to say to the people? I ain't have nobody pop in on the live today, so we don't have no questions in the Q&A on the app.
Believe one thing: when you put it out, it's gonna grow.
Right.
It's gonna grow for real. Don't even worry about that. This your second one you did. It cool.
Yeah.
It cool. Yeah, I want y'all to check out our bank. You know what I'm saying? Dayfield True Federal. Dayfield True Federal Reserve Bank. We got partnership with Bank of America. I want y'all to check our social media platform out. Dayfield True Social Media, the 21st Century Dayfield True Social Media. Check our clothing line out, 21st Century Black Panthers, RCHBN. Check my personal clothing line out, RCHBN. Check my personal shoe line out, RCHBN. If you know anybody that's know things about milling service, I want you to check out our milling service, and y'all get at the Oakland leader. Y'all get at one of any leader of the chapters. We get this thing crunk. We can't do this without the people. We are a service to the people, but we need the people as well.
Right,
so
man.
We're gonna put it all on the line. We're gonna finish what my pop and Bobby Seale and all the other great people started.
Right. Man, the 21st Century Black Panther Party, man, we are looking for chapter leaders and people to join the organization all across the nation, man. Add me on Facebook, Mac Progress, add Rico Dukes, RICO space Dukes. My Instagram is FTS_MacP. Reach out to anybody in the 21st century, man, if you're looking to be a chapter leader, starting a chapter in your local city, raising some awareness for the people and raising hell for the others. And if you want to just join the 21st Century Black Panther Party to be a part of a new generation of revolutionaries, a re-energized generation of revolutionaries, tap in with us, man. Facebook, Instagram, holla at us,
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
I also want to give a shout out to Queen Afua and her son, Supernova Slum. They have a 12-week rites of passage healing network for men called Man Heal Thyself. I feel like a lot of us brothers, we need some kind of outlet to get our frustrations off. Not only that, to inquire and find out more information about ourselves internally. As men, we go so hard on focusing on the external, the money, the cars, the house, providing, that you forget about the internal as a man. And it starts internally, man. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Supernova Slum and his mom, Queen Afua. If y'all haven't got her book, Sacred Woman, y'all should do that. Even if you're a man, just to learn about women, that'll be a real powerful book for you. Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Rico Dukes for coming through tonight on my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Rico, man, you got any last words for the people?
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Never give up on Because God Almighty, the creator of all, Yahweh, said that freedom will come for us all. We can never give up on ourselves. We can never give up on our children. We can never give up on our dreams. We can never give up on our success. With that being said, freedom and liberation by any means. All power to the people. 21st century. Black Panther, RCHP, son of UP News, stamped and approved.
All power to the people, man. Black power, man. Like I said, keep raising awareness for the family and keep raising hell for the others, man. Y'all know what time it is, man.
They is shit more like Guru and Premier. Playing my plan is like contemplating why they fear. When they press play, my voice in their ears.
And started, yeah.
This shit more like Guru and Premier. Playing my plan is like Guru contemplating why they fear. Shit, voice in their ears. Like when the Panther started, yeah. Shit. Hey yo, knowledge, nigga, hey yo. Fucking knowledge, nigga, hey yo.
Fight to this day. To this day.
Y'all be on the lookout for the next episode coming up this weekend, man, with my guy, motherfucking Vincent from the UCP organization coming up, man. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Tap in with me. Let me know how y'all feel about this episode and the last episode. FTS_MacP on Instagram. Mac Progress on Facebook. All power to the people, man. Shout out to everybody in 21st Century Black Panther Party and everybody tuning in, man. Peace and black power to the family.
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.